A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He'll go up top, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. KJ Hamler, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Raiders.
Wilson. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Check, 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 check. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Hatchet, hatchet. Zebra, zebra.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Slam, slam. Hey, alert. Check, check, 59. Switch up, switch up. Mike, check, 59. Let's go one more.
Play action. Now Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. What a great start. You get the points on the first drive of the game. Now here you get an interception. Look to add to your lead.
And I just wonder about the strategy we saw coming right back at them. Yeah, they're down, but I felt like they were pressing it too much. They didn't need to play catch-up this early in the game, and it ended up costing them.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Hey. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
They'll look to throw. Caught left side, Hopkins. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
56, right there, 56. Get that quarterback, Keith.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his tight end fan. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown.
Noah Fant, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Here we go, 50, 50. Mike 50. 25, 25. Mike 50.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Here we go.
Flush, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
56. All day, punt. 56 is the mic. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Bear in mind they had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the first quarter alone.
And the unsung people in this streak, the pass rushers, because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback, trying to throw the football, rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them, and that allows the defensive backs, the linebackers to swoop in and make the picks downfield.
And they're swooping.
14, run it.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Okay. 14. Just like that.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. Reception here by Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Check, check. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Undercross. Check. Switch.
On first down, it's Jacobs, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 11 now.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. We own it. Mike 5'9".
From the gun, it's Wilson. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Mike, check. 59.
Now it's Wilson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That catch good for only a couple.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Mike's 50. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
36. He's checking. Crash. Check it out, read. Switch it. Come on, switch it. 36 power. Reload. Tempo.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here.
Mike 50. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. to throw again. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Third and long. It's Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
10 at their own 15-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I hope you brought your left leg. Mike 55, Mike 55. Here we go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hopkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Mike 55, Mike 55. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Smash, red. Mike 55. Go pink.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Check pass, check pass. Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Drop deep, drop deep.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This is the tight end fan. And down inside the 15 he goes. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. So 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they're a PAT from going up 21-3.
And there's no doubt in my mind, you're liking what you're seeing so far, aren't you?
It's unbelievable. Like a well-oiled machine, if you will.
What's really tough, though, that defense, they're leaping the shadows at this point. They don't know which way to go. They're being hit in every direction, and they have no answers thus far.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. That's caught by Waller out left side. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again. Wilson. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Call it a gain of 5. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Taken in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
On 1st down, Wilson. A slant to Jones. And he's got some space here. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
59 Mike, 59 Mike, check, 59. He's trying to win. He's trying to win.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. From the gun, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10. He's at the 50. The 30, the 20, 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. They run the option on 2nd down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Whip. Watch the whip. Hey, watch edge. Good job right there.
To throw is Wilson. Throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Hey, mine's 50. Check pass. 12. 50, mine's 50.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Operating from the gun, Wilson. His throw incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. They always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. All right, here we go. Bang, 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 bang. Watch out, watch out.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Good. Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Hey, 50's the mic, 50's the mic. I got you, boy. Mike's 50. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D, we're pretty quiet. Mike's 50. It's our time, guys.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Hey, 0. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
I'm coming after you.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Wilson. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. From the gun, Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
It's a room to maneuver. And now the rookie's free. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
97's the mic. 97's the mic. 97's the mic. 97's the mic. Coming for you. Alert, 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 alert. 97's the mic. 97's the mic. What we got? What we got? What we got? 97's the mic. All day. All day.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson looking deep for Julio. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
56. Here we go, here we go. Slam, slam.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos add on. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Here's Wilson, operating from the gun. This one complete to Gafford. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Wilson's
and this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again, Wilson. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Wilson. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
1st down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Alert. Mike's 59.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So that one will be accepted.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Let's go. Yellow, 43.
No chance. Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike.
Hey, cross steal.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly as that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
36 power. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. 97's the mic. 97's the mic. Go. 40. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. 6 guys. Check 6.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Check 50. 59.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. And that is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
59's Mike. Check. 59.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now Wilson throwing on 3rd and long. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 24. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Now a 1st down throw complete downfield. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That goes for a gain of 31.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Maurice Hurst busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
97's the mic. 97's the mic. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Good job right there. 97's the mic. 97's the mic. Check right. Check right.
Throwing again. Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Hey, 50. I'll go special. I'll go special. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Rico Gafford, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Watch right.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I'm gonna run you over. Mike's 50. Go. Watch the screen. Pass. Mike 50. Mike 50. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Wide. Get wide. Hey. Switch. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Watch twist.
One last shot for Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Today's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here.